Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Guys, I know it's been a while. Yes, it's about 2.5 weeks since I last uploaded a video. Yes, what can I say? It's been quite a weird 2 months for me. For the past 2 months, it's been weird and all of that. But I'm here, I'm here with Demarley again. But yeah, quite a bit weird. Yeah, has been a little bit strange, but yeah, I'm here. Also, I've been thinking about how to, direct my channel a bit more, because what I want to do is to be a bit more open on my channel, to share my experiences and so on. So those are some of the things that I do plan to do going forward. But yeah, I haven't been gone for that long. I'm still here and everything is good. So for those who have watched Demarley on my channel, you'd have remembered that I made a promise to do an update on his army assessment. So this video is really for those that are in the process of joining the army, want to join the army, etc. So this is all about Demarley's assessment experience. And what is interesting about this little segment that I'm doing with Demarley is that there are not really any videos out there to explain some of the things that is happening now with assessment, especially for Commonwealth. So Demarley will be going into that and giving details of what to expect at assessment center and so on and so forth. So without any further ado, guys, let's get into the video. So Demarley, you came here in March. I think it's the 5th, March 5th.
Yeah.
Demarley came here to attend assessment. So the army sent for him and he came here to attend this assessment center, which was the 31st of March. So I know this video is a little bit late, but like I said, it's been a crazy 2 months for me. So I've been a bit distracted and so on. But Demarley, just let them know, what was it like what was your initial feeling going into on that day of assessment. How did you feel on that day in particular?
I mean, let me start off the night before. It was so nerve-wracking to know that, all right, so I'm going in tomorrow will be the big day, and taking into consideration all the preparation that I've done, thinking about it, it was hard for me to go to sleep. I swear. On the day, they just came to the car because of the corona thing.
Yes.
You accompanied.
Yeah, I was the one who drove Demarley to the assessment center, and one of the recruiters came out and took his details and told him to stand in a line. So they had to stand in a line 2 meters apart to wait to be taken into
Inside.
the assessment center. But what happened, the first thing you did when the assessment started?
All right, so the first thing that happened was the introduction, right? We all marched into a room, took a seat, separated. They virtually told us what to expect for the day. I gave one of the staff, you have to call everyone staff.
Yeah.
Right? You don't want to call someone the wrong rank, or
Well, basically because Demarley would be considered a civvy.
Yeah.
So civilians are those that aren't trained soldiers. So once you're a civilian, they would say call staff, because once Demarley becomes a trained soldier, he needs to learn ranks. Because in the military you have lance corporal, you have corporal, sergeant, you name it, and go up to officer.
Yeah.
So for now, because he hasn't gone through army basic training yet, so you did the introduction. What else took place?
So I gave them all my paperwork. You have to, coming from the Commonwealth, I had to have background check. That's a certificate of
good conduct. Yeah. Which we call in Jamaica we call it a police record. Yeah. But they call it something different here. So
Yeah,
that's fine.
I gave them my passport, my necessary details. I didn't have my passes with me, but I had to send them from Jamaica. That's my CXC passes.
Okay.
The Caribbean Examination Council. Yeah, after giving them all the necessary information, because I didn't have the my passes with me, I had to sit a math and English exam.
Yes,
Right?
because so if you don't have maths and English, then they'll allow you to do a maths and English test. Continue. Yeah.
After which, I went ahead and I did a hearing test. They put these big headphones on me and put me in a room, and I had to click this. It's a small room. It's like a really really small room.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a little box,
small
and
room,
yeah.
and you have to listen for a beep.
Yes, so it's like a little smaller room.
Yeah, like a box.
And you do your hearing test there.
Yeah, I did a hearing test.
What else?
After which I moved on to the medical. They tested for my heart. I had to do a few squats, push-ups.
Bear in mind, guys, having gone through this before, the medical is quite in depth.
It is
you know. They do every form of test. They test your flexibility, they test your heart, everything to make sure that you're fully healthy to join the military.
Yeah. Your eyes, the works. I had to strip down to my boxers, and virtually I did everything in my boxers. So I did the full medical in my boxers.
So like once you finish your medical, where do this what happens next at the assessment?
Well, I was supposed to move on to the physical component of the test.
Which is where which is one of the key things for those that are coming from Commonwealth. Because people don't really talk about this, but what's happening now in the military is that most Commonwealth will have to do a questionnaire, and usually it's gonna end up where you're gonna be required to do a blood test before you do your army fitness test. So for Demarley, unfortunately, he was one of those. Well, it's a give or take.
Yeah.
But Demarley wasn't allowed to do his army fitness test because he needs to do a blood test. It's called a sickle cell trait test.
Yeah.
So most Commonwealth, even though they're saying it's not necessarily Commonwealth only, but it's mainly within the Commonwealth because
it's a trait that's found in mainly ethnic background.
Yes. Yes.
Person. So it doesn't really have to be a person from the Commonwealth.
Yes, exactly.
It usually occurs in black people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also if like say a white person has like a black parent.
Yes.
It can occur in that person as well. So they're just testing to see if I am a carrier, and if so, then they can take the necessary precautions to
which is what I'm going to go on to. Don't let that deter you. If when you go to your assessment and you're deferred to do your test first before you do your your physical test, don't be discouraged, because it doesn't mean you're not going to get into the army. They just need to do this test to find out if you're a carrier. If you're a carrier, then they'll send you to a fitness camp to build up your fitness first before they allow you to do the army fitness test. Because this is just precaution, because apparently 2 persons have died because they have the sickle cell trait. So the army is just taking precaution. But don't let it deter you. It's just that you're more likely, if you're from a black ethnic background, that you're more likely to be deferred until you get that test done. Then they'll send you back to the assessment to do your army fitness test. So for Demarley, that happened to him. I mean, it's not unfortunate because it has now given him more time to prepare for his fitness test, because he's going to do his blood test very soon.
Very, very soon.
One of the things that I like to say before we end this because it's not really an in-depth assessment center experience, because he wasn't allowed to complete the full assessment because he needs to do that blood test. But one of the things you need to bear in mind is that now at the Army Assessment Center, the fitness test is a bleep test. And it's not necessarily harder, but it's more challenging because it's a lot of intervals. So it's a build up. So it's slow, starts slow, and it builds up. So
yeah,
people find it challenging. I've been getting a lot of messages on Instagram where people are saying that it's quite challenging to get to their run, to the level that they need to get to.
But
Demarley, you have also found it challenging as well.
trust me. I mean,
Yeah.
I keep hearing that it's less challenging than the 2K. Actually, I don't think so. I think that it's even more challenging than the 2K because
Well, it is down to individuals because
well, yeah, that's true.
I have a mate that he will tell you when he goes on a 1.5 mile run, he's crap. But if he's doing a bleep test, he finds it more easier. So it's individual preferences. Personally, I would say the bleep test is harder in my opinion, but for some people it's easier.
Yeah, because I can shot at the 2K. I mean, the 2K.
I think so too.
But the bleep is something.
It is. So, but just bearing in mind, guys, just work hard. With the bleep test, my advice would be do a lot of sprints. So do 10 to 15 sprints every day. I would say do 10 to 15 sprints every day.
And let me just say, there's no substitution for practicing the actual bleep test.
Exactly.
Practice the
Yeah,
bleep
you
test.
have to.
Run the bleep
Yes,
test.
yes.
Because you can sprint, you can run, you can jog, but at the end of the day, it does not take away the experience. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? The experience of actually running the test.
Yes.
I think you need that. You need to. Your body needs to adapt to that
and
pace,
adapt to
starting
it,
off slow, building up as the runs get shorter, because you can Google bleep test or YouTube it. Right?
Yes. The thing
You don't
is,
know what it is.
at the end of the day, just work hard. If you're doing, if you run a 1.5 miles, say every other day, and then you're doing 15 sprints, it will get you to the level that you need to get to. So with the bleep test, you need endurance, you need agility, and you need speed. In my opinion, that's what will get you through that test, believe it or not. It is not hard. Nothing is hard. And I always say to Demarley, because he's come a far away and, he's really worked hard. I always say to him is, in the military, they have taught us mind over matter. Everything is up here. Someone may not train and can come and run to level 6 because it's mind over matter. It's telling yourself you can do it. It's encouraging yourself. So when you're running and you're feeling tired, it's about motivating yourself and telling yourself, I'm not going to stop because I have a target. I need to get to this level.
I think
so. Mind over matter.
One of the most important things that I've learned is that your body has a tendency to adapt.
Yes.
Right? And the more you push your body, say, you are able to run, say, level 5.
Yeah.
If you can push yourself to level 6, even though it might be hard, because a lot of times I'm on the field and I'm dying, I'm out of breath, but I keep telling myself that, you know what? If I can get to the next level, then my body will eventually adapt to that level, and that level will become comfortable. It's always pushing yourself to the next level.
Yeah.
You understand? Once you become comfortable with the next level, then the level after that will become your new challenge.
Yeah, so basically just work hard. It's not hard assessment. It's not there to fail you. The Army needs you. That's what they're saying now. That's their logo. The Army needs you. Yes, the Army needs you. You young, fresh, and green. I like the way it seems. Yeah, but yeah, the Army needs you. So they're not out to catch you or to fail you. They just want you to come. Good attitude, determination, positive attitude, positive mindset. Go there, smash it, get it done. Be courageous, be positive, and you will achieve. So guys, that's really it for this video. Just to give you a little update on what Demarley is up to and what his Army assessment experience. If you have any question, as usual, I get a lot of questions. I get a lot of messages on Instagram. That's the best place to reach me at. message me on Instagram and I will be more than happy to answer your questions. Hope this video was insightful, and I will be doing more videos talking about my army experience and what it was like for me in particular. But guys, I do thank you so much for watching the Essence of May. Until next time, Godspeed. Big ups. Bye.